Hello everyone, how you doing? I hope you're well. Another 80s cassette album to show you. This week, Def Leppard Hysteria. Now, it's only taken me about 37 years to get this. I had no reason to get it back in the late 80s. It's in my auntie. She bought me the vinyl with Christmas 88, I think. Well, you can see it here. See one in the video. Now, she bought me it because she knew I'd become a big fan of Def Leppard. I think it was it tail end of maybe 87. I saw them on Top of the Pops, and it was the first single release in the UK, and it was Animal. Like I said, I fell in love with the band instantly, and that Saturday, my nana and my auntie took me to town. I think it was Our Price Records. It's no longer going now, that record shop. Yeah, and I bought it out of my allowance. The Animal single, and this was actually the first record I ever bought out of me. Well, I say allowance, I mean in the UK we call it pocket money. Yeah, I mean I'd had plenty of records before, what they'd bought me, what I'd wanted, but this was the first one I'd bought myself. So yeah, this started my love affair with Def Leppard. And let's say it was the following Christmas when my auntie bought me this. So yeah, I had no need for the cassette tape really, and I've got to be honest, like after about 2 years I weren't really listening to this album anymore. You know, you move on to different bands, don't you? And it wasn't until the I mean, I was still liking Def Leppard in the 90s. I mean, I have a lot of great memories attached to Adrenalize. I first seen Def Leppard in 93 on that tour. So yeah, I was still into them, but like I say, I started getting into other bands in the early 90s, and I wasn't listening to the older stuff. Like I say, I think everyone's the same. You just move on to the next music that's coming out, don't you? And so yeah, it was about early 2000s, I think, when I started going back and listening to the albums like what from the 80s and early 90s. I will play you a little bit. Focus. Yeah, not too much because they like to copyright me. Even though I only play like a couple of seconds on the cassette. I mean, it's not really. I don't know why they do it. But yeah, it's a great sound. Like I say, I'm really enjoying collecting cassette tapes again. I've really forgotten how good they sound. I'm hoping to start, well, get every cassette that I want before, because I have a feeling like people are going to start feeling nostalgic for them again, like they do with vinyl. You know, that's just going to push the prices up. I'm sure you can hear that, and I'm sure YouTube can too. I'll soon find out after about half an hour of uploading it. But yeah, Rocket, what a song, eh? I think that'll do. Yeah, for me, it's almost the perfect album. My only wish is that they had put Tear It Down on the album. That was the B-side to Animal. Tear It Down, look. And Ring of Fire. Now, for some reason, they kept that off the album. I mean, I've heard rumours like people say because it maybe sounded too Pyromania-ish, but it's my favourite Def Leppard song of all time, and I think they was crazy to leave it off the album. I mean, like I say, the album is like 9 out of 10 anyway, but I think if they'd have had Ring of Fire on it and Tear It Down, it would have been a straight 10 out of 10. Probably the greatest album of all time. Some will call me mad for saying that, but that's what I believe. So yeah, I'm not going to keep you any longer on this. Like I say, I don't want to go into too much detail, because if you're watching this, you're a Def Leppard fan. I mean, whatever I say about this album, you're going to know anyway, so it's pointless. I just wanted to share my latest cassette album pickup, that's all. So yeah, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching. Alright, I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.